shores of Lake Michigan. They'll go at it today on the NBC Game of the Week. And he ran up on that ball. Looked like he was playing stickball and hits it into left field. Lenny on his way for two, and he's going to beat the throw. The kids in New York know all about stickball, hitting a bouncing tennis ball on a hop, and you run up and bang it with a broom handle. Dykstra just ran up on that pitch.
He shortened up as if to bunt. He drew Lopes in another step and was able to bounce the ball by him. That's why you got to like that kid so much. He does so many things. You see him on the sidelines. In fact, yesterday.
Throw him out, and on the play, Dykstra takes third. No strikes. Big chopper to Durham. He's going to go to the bag. He was thinking about the plate, but Dykstra was in, and it is 1-0 New York, just like that. The Mets are 12-2 in those starts. He himself, you can break that 8-2. And now 0-2 to Eckersley. Fastball got him swinging. So they leave Davis at third at the end of two, a 1-1 tie. And we'll be right back after these messages from your local station. There's a base hit, so they're going to be on their way to a win here as Santana will score, and holding on at second is Wally Backman. And the Mets lead 2-1, and Hernandez has knocked in both.
Base on balls, big factor. Santana moves to second, and Hernandez, a good hitter, drills it. And now the big turn by Backman, and they'll throw behind him, and Martinez with a good arm. But it's not even close.
The pitch, a strike. The throw got him. 2-6 if you're scoring. Santana making the tag on Sandberg. 1 run, 1 hit. The home run by Lopes plus Sandberg's base hit, and it's 2-2.
And now Carter one-hands this ball, but gets rid of it in a hurry. Really gets into it, and even though it's to the shortstop side of the bag, it's there in plenty of time for Santana to make the tag. Main thing is to get that ball to the infielder. Give him a chance to make the tag. And that ball was there in time for Santana to do just that.
One thing, the opposition has made life a little miserable with 4 big winning starting pitchers. No other National League team has more than one with more than 8. There are 10 pitchers in the league with 8. Dodgers to the Mets for Carlos Diaz and Bob Baylor, and he is off to a great start. Meanwhile, however, on the other side, there he goes, and as a hit-and-run ground ball, Hernandez only plays to Darling, who drops it, and Lopes is on his way to third. Hernandez throw tonight. They got him.
Davey saw that ball on the ground, so he was going to take that extra base. See Darling drop it. Here's where Davey takes off. Hernandez sees him going. He makes a fine throw across the infield in plenty of time.
The only chance Lopes had of making it is that if Darling instinctively had picked it up again. But Hernandez, he's something.
See, he has stopped completely. Now he sees it on the ground. He figures he's going to make it. Head down, but Hernandez makes a fine throw.
So they get Lopes. A standoff with Ron Darling. Strike 3 called. Mumphrey caught looking. Strikeout number 7 for Ron Darling. His high is 12. And the batter will be Sean Dunston.
He just came right over the top with that one. A good fastball. In the opening, Ben, you mentioned some of the great Cubs and mentioned Charlie Grimm. Just got a note that his widow Mary.
At second base. And Roger McDowell bats in Dykstra's spot in the leadoff spot. And Davy Lopes, the losses. 5 saves. That's in the last 23 games. His record over George Foster in the 9th inning. By the way, for the folks on the West Coast, Ray Fontenot delivers, and Carter smokes it into right center for a base hit. Cut off nicely by Martinez, and Gary Holding with a long single. So Carter, who just did get off the hook. Foster on deck, 9th inning, 2-2. Full swing and a base hit by a diving Dunston. Stopping at second is Carter, and here come the Mets. 2 on with nobody out. Foster, Knight, and Santana due up. He's swinging and loops it to right field. It's going to fall. Sandberg picks it up. Carter to third and holding, and the bases are loaded with nobody out on a little flare to right field. So the Cubs with their backs against the wall. Breaking ball hit into left field. Base hit. Carter will score. Strawberry coming to the plate, and he'll score. And it is 4-2 New York on 4 consecutive hits. Well, it's the same story that Jim Fry knew. You can make all the moves, but if you don't have the horses, you can't win the race.
There you see Carter, and here comes Strawberry around. And when the Mets take the lead, of course, happiness breaks out. High fives, low fives, medium fives, some 2.5s.
More hits against Lee Smith. Santana up there, and Mookie Wilson, remember, is batting 9th. The bunt is missed. Going to third is Foster, and he beats the throw.
Dunston got behind the base runner Foster. George may be hurt. They're going to call time now. He knew he was in no man's land, so he just took off. He's digging for all he's worth. Big base to pick up. Looks like a bad slide.
Look at the legs.
And there's Foster just dancing off, and when he misses the bunt, he was leaning towards third. Dunston's throw is there, but Foster had such a big lead.
So now the Mets have run. High chopper hit slowly up the middle to Sandberg. A quick feed, a drop by Dunston, but he picked it up just in time. I think Dunston thought Sandberg might step on the bag, and that little short toss kind of fooled him. But Foster comes in, the third run of the inning, and it is 5-2 New York.
Yeah, he's looking for Sandberg to make the tag. He kind of got screened, grabbed it barehanded, and